The determined ram has always been filled with a vivacious energy that brings constant reinvention for their carnal being. During your stay in the 4th house, you will discover creative corners of your soul that you didn't know you had before and impress your family and friends with your newfound charismatic mind. Usually, the brewing heat under your skin can burden your spirit, causing you to attract negative energies with the conflicts you encounter. However, in July, the universe will gift you the tools you'll need to manage your flames and use them for positivity. Instead of your temper causing a sudden forest fire amongst your social circles, you will instead bring light to those who surround you. For once, you will soften your horns and be the comforting ridges others seek. Passionate and aggressive Aries, this is so unlike you. How exciting it is to try something new. The energy of Cancer will reflect off the last quarter moon, which will rise on the 1st. For you, Urgent Ram, the slow-moving and emotionally based season is agitating for your rapid temper. Your rugged horns are tough as steel and rough as rust. When your zodiac confronts the entity of gentleness, your soul backlashes and rams its horns into the target with great intensity. It's almost like the universe likes to agitate you on purpose in hopes of teaching you a valuable lesson, which is, relax Aries, just relax. Yes, during the last quarter moon you will gain the ability to distinguish your emotional rage in accordance with your physical actions. This means gaining self-control and practicing habits to limit your outbursts. This particular moon phase will teach you how to hone the skill of self-control and adopt new coping mechanisms into your spiritual arsenal. Luckily, we live in an age where therapeutic techniques are easily taught in any handheld device, so for you fiery and impatient Ram, we suggest you research the practices of meditation. The internet is a wonderful source to open your mind. Use the technology of the time to find your place in the cosmos. The last quarter moon means a beginning of daily habits, so discover new and healthy ways to manage your feelings before you continue the inevitable emotion that the month of Cancer brings. By learning the coping mechanisms that will allow you to practice the art of self-morale, you will open the doors to good adventure and new tangible possessions. Courageous Ram, you are so incredibly determined and passionate, so when you seek adventure you tend to charge at the journey and experience life too rapidly. We all get excited, but you get really excited, and it shows in almost every task that you do. While that intensity is a gift, it can also be damaging towards the things we are meant to experience gently. When Jupiter quintiles Uranus on the 3rd, your zodiac will be thrust into an unexpected journey where you must learn to move calmly, or else you will set ablaze to all the knowledge Aries has acquired. This planetary alignment, when performed under the hostess of the 4th house, introduces an atmosphere of adventure and curiosity. In the middle of July, one of the longest months of the year, a getaway for Aries will humble the zodiac into calmer waters. Carrying the handy meditation techniques that you learned from the last quarter moon, you'll be able to breathe in the views of your surroundings with ethereal peace, truly absorbing what your planet Earth has to offer. When you realize how lovely your world is if you just stop, you will understand that life is astounding. During your journey in a foreign country or even down the street to a restaurant you've never been to, take a minute to stop and say hi to a stranger. Absorb the colors and patterns of architecture. Watch the subtle way plants move their leaves with the wind. Now comes the real tests of your gained knowledge and skill. For 2 weeks, Aries will grow into a being much more flexible and less rigid. However, I caution you, courageous Aries, for a sudden gust of negative influence can enter when Pallas goes into retrograde on July 14th. The asteroid Pallas, daughter of Jupiter, will begin to send its energy backward, calling for either an extreme shot of masculine energy into Aries or a vulnerable feminine version that will reap their deepest emotions and fears. When Pallas begins to move in reverse, it has a great effect on the gender tendencies of the spirit. There's no telling exactly how Pallas can affect Aries, but it certainly will bring out a very strong vulnerability or extreme masculinity. If it brings you softness, embrace it as much as you can. Aries' gentle nature doesn't come around often, and you could use as much tenderness as you can get. If it makes the ram masculine, then beware. It is very possible for Aries to throw out any progress of self-control in a fit of rage. With your roughness at its brink, you will be tempted to ram your horns of fire into the world. Your anger will be distracted when logic comes into play and your mind seeks innovation instead of intensity. Planet of communication Mercury will transcend into the house of attention-seeking Leo on the 27th, creating this urge to create art within the heart of the fiery ram. For Aries, This means that your sense of communication will be at the forefront and your rapidness will finally come in handy. When Mercury enters Leo, Aries will believe that their words can change the very fabric of the world they live in. What's the next mass creation that you will invent for us all? You are innovative when Mercury enters Leo, and your fire will be used to cook your ideas into fruition. During this time, write your heart off and fill the pages of an empty book with lightbulb ideas. Don't be afraid to speak of grandiose prospects or crazy philosophies. Your communication is at its absolute prime, and it will reward you with recognition and admiration. Once Aries learns to float in the calm waters of Cancer, they will feel a sense of serenity and renewal. Headstrong Ram, you are a determined and capable zodiac with the gift of passion and intensity. When you learn to release your energy in a positive manner, you have an incredible ability to power the world with the electricity of your intricate mind. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com, where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.